7:04 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? And now welcome to the 7 o'clock hour, the Q92 Morning Show. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line is 330-269-9292. And thank you so much for having us on today, whether you're listening on the radio, whether you have us on at Q92radio.com, our website, or whether you are watching now, because you just got the alert. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Good morning to all of you. We appreciate you. Our phone number to the show is 330-450-9292, and our text line to the show, 330-269-9292. And, of course, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, you can comment and follow along on the show and interact in the comment sections there. Hopefully you had a good Wednesday. Here's your Thursday. Closer to that Friday, everybody. It's almost here, so we'll get you to work, school, home from third shift here today. Coming up at 8 o'clock hour, we got a pretty cool giveaway we're going to start doing here on the station. Pretty nice. Think you're going to like it. Think you're going to want it. Think it's pretty trendy. They got to do with the Super Bowl. We'll talk about it. Yeah. We'll talk about that. We have that for you today. We have Jordan Miller at 8:30, and then we have tickets are going to give away for The Big Lebowski, showing the cult classic film everyone. The Dude, everyone knows The Big Lebowski. We're tickets to see that at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Plus, there'll be a Lebowski-themed fun there while you're there. Always a good time on one of the biggest screens in Stark County at the beautiful, historic Canton Palace Theater. We have those to give away. Jordan Miller at 8:30 this morning. So hopefully you all are having a good morning, a good commute, and we're off and running, man, on your Thursday. This is good. I can feel the weekend getting closer.
Thank God. I don't know why this weekend seems really long.
I need a weekend because our house is tore up right now. There's a lot of.
It's tore up because you're working towards construction.
I know, but it's still
there's
off.
A difference.
I don't realize I have like things that really stress me out, and a dirty, not dirty.
A disheveled home.
Disheveled home is an absolute nails on chalkboard. To where I am cleaning the rooms that aren't affected religiously.
To compensate?
Yes. If this room is not affected by what's happening, it must be absolutely clean. My kitchen's spotless. Kitchen spotless.
I believe you.
Man, we were building shelves. It was, I don't know what I'm doing. It's tough. And you got a 2-year-old running around while you're trying to build things.
She did most of it, didn't she?
No, I had to help her.
Did you?
Yeah, you can't. It was not a one-man job. It was not a one-man job.
But did you use power tools? You?
No.
Yeah.
No, because we didn't want to
over-tighten and strip out the...
Over-tighten, strip, ruin. Yeah, these were things you don't want to be too aggressive with.
Gotcha.
So...
you needed a delicate touch.
It's a lot. We got more stuff arriving tomorrow. It's a lot.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
Don't take this the wrong way.
There you go. It's like, no offense, but you're a piece of crap.
I handed Christian something the other day, and I discovered that he has freakishly soft hands.
I do. I've said this before, but the top of my feet are even softer.
Which I don't. I'll take your
Baby's
word for
ass.
it. I'll take your word for it.
Baby's ass.
I mean, like, I've handed you things before, but I physically had to place something in the palm of his hands, and that's when I realized that Jake, I had
you want to?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like freakishly
You wouldn't
soft.
think for a guy in his 40s, would you?
No.
But I think I know why.
Why?
Because you're not the power tool guy.
No.
You've protected these babies like they're...
The calluses do not exist, I'm afraid.
I was just like stunned. I actually said it out loud. I couldn't even stop it from coming out of it. I'm like, why are your hands so freakishly soft?
Yeah, got good hands. I could have been a hand model.
You could have.
Like, that's the hands of a man in his early 30s. I'm like, oh, no, it's not.
No.
That's the awesome part.
Yeah.
Only the rest of my body was that way. But oh, well. Take what God gives you, right?
Right.
Take it and run. You got
it's
no
a blessing.
Choice. Thank you for my soft hands, Lord. Good morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma on the text line. Good morning. Good morning from Netflix Binge Girl. Good morning to you. Glad you are with us as well. We're asking the question. We're going to ask a tough one here this morning. Not a tough one, but what do we all lie about? I have a question. And again, we don't know who you are. So when you answer this question,
You
we're not
can
going to
be
be
perfectly
like,
honest.
that's Tom Smith from Minerva. We're not going to know who the hell you are.
Right.
We don't know. Do you have a favorite kid? Like, all jokes, I know what we have to say. We all know what we have to say, right? Because you can't be like, yeah, it's him. I don't more than you can't say it, even if it's true.
Right.
But we're giving you the avenue to say it.
Yes.
Because we don't know who you are. We're not going to say your name.
And I get it. And I get it. This is for the families that have more than one kid because I got it 3 times yesterday.
I've only got one child.
So yes, I do have one favorite child.
But I'm curious, do you have a favorite child? I know I was my parents' favorite child.
Oh, I know. My sister's my mom's favorite child.
Like, I know. I'm the golden one.
I am not stupid.
They both, my brother and sister, oh, you're the golden one. You're the, yeah, respect it. Maybe you should have stepped up. So,
like, this literally just came up.
I look down on both of you.
This came up in my husband's family. And mind you, they're all in their 40s now. One of them's in their 50s.
Yeah.
They were talking about the favorite child.
Jake, do you think you were your parents' favorite child? I know you don't know, but do you think maybe you were?
No, I know I wasn't.
Who do you think was?
My sister.
See, the kids know.
My kids tell me all the time.
The kids know.
Yeah.
Who do they say is the favorite?
They say Anthony's the favorite.
Wow.
But no.
Well, they know.
I do not have a favorite child. Now, do I have certain children that I go to for certain things that are like, yes. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would always go to my daughter for shopping. I would always go to my son for music information. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that like you're going to do with each of those children that is just with those children because it's who they are. They're totally different people. Like, you're not comparing apples to apples.
Mm-hmm. You have a favorite. My
daughter says it's Anthony because I baby him because he's the baby.
For whatever reason, it could be the baby.
But he doesn't want me to baby him. See, that's the thing.
Maybe your kid was like super good in school. Maybe your kid was really good athlete and you just had this pride or whatever.
Both of my kids are great in school. It doesn't come down to that at all. They're just, my kids are literally night and day. Like, they're very, very different from one another.
Okay. It's a good political answer.
I'm serious.
I know you love them each 50%.
I would die for either of my children.
Of course you would. That's not everyone would.
I don't know how you state though. Like, I've never been like.
Does that mean you don't love one of them?
I have never, ever, ever in my life been like, God, I love that kid so much more than the other one. I have never. That has never, ever, ever entered my brain.
But if you really had to answer, you could. I can't because I have one, so I'd be that idiot. They're going, I love my kid the best. I only got one. Now, you can ask me dogs. That'd be a tough one. But I'd probably go Furious because he's mine. You know, love Talia, but Furious is mine.
What if Talia was also yours?
Well, it would probably be Furious still.
Okay.
I don't know because I have a bond of like 13 years with Furious, and I have a bond with 6 with Talia.
People think that this is like
tough.
Yeah, but people think this is like a horrible question. It's not.
No, it's okay to love a kid more than the other.
I think that no, that's not. No,
it's totally fine.
No. I think it's like through seasons of life, your kids change and they need you more at times than others. So you might be more involved. But I think kids read into that. You see what I'm saying? Well, they're spending more time with that kid. Like that must be their favorite.
Yeah. Like, no, he's just better than you. In every aspect, son. I still love you, of course. You're just not as good or talented as him. I love you, though. I would die for you. You're just not as good as him.
Oh, my God. You're horrible.
Thank God I only have one, huh?
Right.
Don't ask me, kids. Who's your favorite? Oh, Jimmy.
Why? He was the first.
He was first. I like him. He's cool. He made me laugh. So, again, do you have a favorite child? And if you're the child listening, do you know who your parents' favorite child was? Was it you? Like Jake is pretty confident he was not. And he can tell you who he thinks is his sister. I believe I am, and I believe my brother and sister would tell you the same thing.
Do you think it's misled, though, when kids think that there's a favorite child just because you might click personality-wise more with a certain, like a child in your family? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, one of you, okay, so my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, for example, they have 5 boys. Some of their boys, I know they personally share some similar interests with. Some of the other ones, they don't. So, yes, do they spend more time sometimes with one of the boys than the other because of that? Yes. Do the other boys look at that as he's the favorite? Does that make sense?
These are great questions.
I don't know.
Because this is why we get on the couch every morning and we talk it out.
Well, this is what I do. When I kiss my kids, I'm like, you're my favorite daughter and you're my favorite son.
So you're lying to one of them.
No.
Oh, daughter and son.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I get it. But there's one you love more than the other.
Oh, my God.
It's Bruno Mars. I just might. It's Q92.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Friday. Happy Thanksgiving. Going to the Bills game this weekend in Pittsburgh with my mom. Hashtag Go Bills. Well, there you go.
That'll be fun.
Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Will you shout out Carson heading to school and listening? Carson.
Have a good day.
Let's go, buddy. Have a great day.
If he's lucky, he doesn't have school tomorrow. My kid doesn't have school tomorrow.
This is the last day for my nephews and niece. This is it for them. And it's time for a turkey break. I don't know when Gianna's done in Akron. I think she still has class tomorrow. I know she does.
My daughter does too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She still has class, and she's right back Monday.
Yeah.
Is high school right back Monday?
No, they go back Tuesday.
Sons of a... what do they get that
I don't
Monday
know.
off for?
I don't know if it's every district, but I mean, I think it's for families that travel.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, you could sell me on that. Good morning, everyone. Random guy checking in. Hope everyone has a great day. Random fact, the first TV dinner was invented in 1953 by C.A. Swanson and Sons after a Thanksgiving turkey surplus. That's interesting.
Can I tell you, I used to love TV dinners.
Oh, dude, I thought they were fantastic.
Oh my God. When I was like
I'll
a
get
teenager
pumped
or
when
like
my mom
early,
had them.
oh my gosh. The fried chicken one,
Mashed potatoes.
the Hungry Man one,
Yeah.
the turkey gravy one I would eat. Can I tell you, there was something about that warm cranberry apple, whatever. It was so good.
About
And that
chicken.
half-cooked brownie,
Mm.
get out of here. The kids' cuisine sucked. I'm not going to lie.
Kids' cuisine was a little bit of garbage.
It was.
I went through a big phase of Boston Market TV dinners.
I don't think I ever had one
You
of those.
used to be able to buy just their mac and cheese. It was like this big, and I would buy that and house it
See, and I love the Bob Evans
in
mac
an
and cheese.
embarrassingly fast manner.
Yeah.
And they just quit selling it. I can't find it anywhere. You can find Boston Market meals still a little bit at grocery stores, but you can only find like with mac and cheese on the side. Even that's rare. You should just be able to buy just their mac and cheese.
Like Bob Evans does.
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I think Boston Market, I think, is kind of.
God, I love Boston Market. I am so pissed $7.20 here on today's music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out. Hopefully you're having a great start to your Thursday morning. Asking you the question this hour. Do you have a favorite kid? Again, you don't have to say your name or who you are or even name the kid. And if you're a kid, do you think your parents had a favorite kid growing up? Was it you? Was it you? You don't think you were your favorite kid at all?
Oh, no.
It was your sister?
Yeah.
I think it was me.
Actually,
Jake
you know
thinks
what?
it was his sister.
No, I think that it can change. I think when I was younger, it was definitely me. But now that we're older, it's definitely my sister.
Okay. Text messages. Oh, good morning, Q92. Got rear-ended by a semi yesterday and got whiplash. Long weekend for me. Very lucky, but still intense pain.
Oh my gosh. I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah. Thank God you're okay.
I know I am the favorite child. Well, either me or my brother. All right. Well, 50-50 chance, I guess. I feel that's only a valid question if there are more than two children. Well, if you got more than one, you got to pick a favorite. You have a favorite.
Yeah. You know, it even happens with grandchildren.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, definitely have a favorite child, someone said. My oldest was the best. She was so good growing up, and that second one is a handful, but I do lie to her and tell her she's my favorite, but I already know I'm lying. Fantastic.
Oh, my.
See?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling the truth. I'm my grandma's favorite grandchild. I always say it around my siblings and cousins, and they always give me the death stare. There's a favorite grandchild, too?
Mm-hmm.
My mom tells me all the time I'm her favorite. Well, as we learned from talking to Lauren last segment, maybe that doesn't mean anything, you know? They might just be telling you that.
Right. Well, no, I mean, I mean it when I say you're my favorite daughter, my favorite son.
Yeah, it's a cop-out, but yeah, I get it. It works. I tell my niece, she's my favorite niece. She goes, I'm your only niece. Yeah. Still true.
Well, that's why I can say it, because I would never say it if there were more than one of you.
Yeah. That'd be terrible. Can you imagine that? If you had to go if you had 4 kids, then what would you do?
That's what I'm saying. Actually, I should call my sister-in-law, the one with 5 kids.
Yeah, ask her. You got a favorite?
Yeah.
She'll tell you.
We'll do that.
Do it. So there is 3 of us. This is text. So there's 3 of us, and I'm the oldest. I got one brother, and the youngest brother, the middle child. My brother is he could probably get away with murder with my mom, but yet me and my younger brother always getting judged by her. So the middle child is definitely the favorite in my family. I'm also the middle child. Sometimes I think the last kid has the best chance because you're the newest, the youngest, you're the baby.
Yeah.
So I feel like they really should by default
I
win.
feel like they're holding on to you too, because that's the last part of their youth, their parenthood years and all that kind of stuff, because you were the baby.
Technically, it's my brother, Justin. I think you screwed something up, really, because by default, you should have won.
But he's not the favorite?
No, it's me. My 3 brothers would definitely say I'm the favorite. I'm the baby and the only girl. They saved the best for last, someone said.
That's cute, yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe that the favorite child changes. For my mom, it was always my youngest brother because he's the baby. But then when my middle brother moved back in, he became her favorite, and he can now do no wrong. See? As for my kids, I try not to have a favorite. However, my son listens to the rules and doesn't make life harder on all of us, while my daughter is constantly breaking the rules and testing our patience. So it's your son right now. It's your son. Okay, it's your son.
I think I agree with that wholeheartedly, though. I do think the favorite changes. If you feel like there's a favorite or you're more partial to one child, I think it changes through different seasons of life. I do.
It can. It certainly can. Unless you're me and you were the entire time. When I'm with one of my sons, one-on-one, I will always tell them they're my favorite, but I'm pretty sure they all know my oldest is actually my favorite. The truth in the text line is fantastic this morning, and I respect all of you for it. Good morning. I'm in my 50s. I'm the third of 3, and we ranked in order we were born. I'm the only girl. So you're ranked in the order you were born. My parents didn't like any of us equally.
Oh, my.
Jesus. All right. We do the favorite dog with the 4 we have. My wife and I each have our favorite of the bunch. I think it's easier to say who your favorite dog is.
Well, yeah, because you don't know if you're hurting their feelings or not. They can't be like, "That's mean. Why don't you love me as much?" Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to talk back to you.
Yeah. I might be the favorite, someone says, but I'm the last one everyone thinks about because I'm the oldest.
Oh,
You're still the favorite. If you're the favorite, you're still the favorite.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't have a favorite, but I do tend to favor each kid when needed. Meaning, if one is struggling, I try to give them more attention
I think
through
that's
that
normal.
time.
Yeah.
There
that's
you go.
Normal.
My husband is my father's favorite child, the boy he never had.
Oh, I see.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
That took me. That's something that like broke my brain for a second. There are two of us. My sister's older. She's definitely the favorite. My dad has a shirt she gave him that says my favorite daughter gave me this shirt. I only had one child due to how they've made me feel my entire life. Jesus Christ.
Aww,
Let it all out.
yeah.
We're healing. We're healing.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? It See what can happen? See?
Yeah, you can scar your child for life.
Apparently. All over from a t-shirt.
Oh, it's deeper than that.
You got another t-shirt that says both of you can go to hell. I'm my mom's favorite, but my sister's my dad's favorite. As a parent, I certainly, in all caps, have a favorite too. Our son is easy, and our daughter pushes the limits, all caps, every single day. So it seems we lean towards the one that are better.
They're trouble. Yeah, the better behaved ones are the favorite ones. Yeah, but I wouldn't even say that. See, this is what I'm talking about with this last text that came in. So right now he's that way. He's pushing the boundaries. But as they get older, he might be the more responsible one, or he might be the one that stays closer to home. And then now all of a sudden your favorite has changed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it depends on the season of life.
It's Cage the Elephant right now. It ain't no rest for the wicked. We got sports coming up right after this on Q. 7:39 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. We are about 20 minutes away from announcing a new prize you can win here on Q92. Hint, we've talked about it a little bit. We're excited to announce what it is and start giving it away coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Be listening for that. Also in the 9 o'clock hour, give away a pair of tickets to see a special presentation of The Big Lebowski at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday, February 28th. It'll be a lot of fun, again, at the historic, beautiful Canton Palace Theater on one of the largest screens you will ever see. So really cool. We have that to give away for you. Jordan Miller at 8:30 as well. Asking the question this hour, do you have a favorite child, or do you think your parents had a favorite child?
I wonder if Jordan feels like he was the favorite child.
We'll ask him. We'll ask him up at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
My brother was my mom's favorite, and I, the daughter, was my dad's favorite. Now I'm everyone's favorite as an adult child. Taking the crown from both, huh?
Good for you, man.
I'm the only child, and I'm still not the favorite. LOL. Well, it happens. It happens. My cousin and I always had an argument that it was Granny's favorite, even though I'm pretty sure she was definitely Granny's favorite. I've always tried to be. But right before Granny died, she told my daughter that she was the ultimate favorite, so I guess I'd still win.
Yeah, she argued with her cousin that she was the favorite, but she doesn't think she ever was. But then her granny told her daughter
before she died.
Yeah, so she's like, by default, I win because that's my child.
That seals it.
It's the fruit of my loins.
That seals it. On the way out the door, she drops the hammer. She gives her final answer. There you go.
Wouldn't that be kind of savage? Like if it really was a debate the whole time, and as they're dying, they're like,
that's something I would do.
Billy was my favorite.
I don't want to change this. I don't want to change what we're talking about. My mom and I would do favorite daughter, favorite son thing, but looking back, my brother was her favorite. I was. Let's be friends with my daughter, how my mom did it. Am I on drugs?
Maybe talk to Texas.
My mom would do the favorite daughter, favorite son thing, but looking back, my brother was her favorite. I was. Let's be friends with my daughter, how my mom did it.
Okay.
So your mom wanted to be friends with you more than a mother? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
I tried. I'm sorry. I understand why you do talk to text everyone, because you're driving, and I appreciate. And that's the safe way
to do it. We'd rather try and figure out what you're trying to say than you have an accident.
It's okay. It's totally fine. So, the old game. Sometimes it's not a game. Sometimes it is who is the favorite. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I appreciate your guys' honesty on this one, because you guys were very honest and candid, and I appreciate that.
I do remember when I was younger, like my sister would get really mad because like I was allowed to go to movies with friends like long before she was ever allowed to, or like go to the mall with friends like long before she was ever allowed to. So everything was always like, I wasn't allowed to do that at her age, and I wanted to be like, mind your business in your life. Get out of my business. Like, because she was trying to sabotage me, but she would always be like, hey, you're letting her do it just because she's the favorite. I mean, there's 7.5 years between my sister and I.
It's a gap.
It is.
We have a big gap between Gianna and Jimmy. Really big gap.
Mm-hmm.
But what it is. But, Jake, do you think you ever were your parents' favorite? Like there was a time?
Like newborn?
No, I don't know.
And why do you think it was your sister?
I think you probably have been your parents' favorite at some point.
I don't know.
Was she the baby? No, she's not the baby.
I mean, I'm the only one now that still lives with them, so maybe that like goes against my advantage. Like you think it might help because I'm no one around.
Get out,
like now, whenever one of the other two comes around, it's like everything's like, oh my god, they're coming home. Like we gotta clean the toilets.
Okay,
we gotta make sure there's food in the house. We gotta make sure every inch of this house is clean.
I think it'll be like that after you move out and come back too.
I hope so. Because if not,
like they see you every day,
if
so it's not
what,
special.
Jake? If not what?
I don't know. It's gonna be a war.
Hey, at least there's no gunshots back at your parents'
true.
house. Remember your old house days?
Fair.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm my mom's only child, and somehow I'm still not the favorite. You're like the third person to say that. Some of you can't win for losing. I'm sorry. You know what? You're our favorite.
Yeah.
We're just telling you that. We tell everybody that. But we'll say it to you too, so you feel included. That helps.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking about, I know you're talking about like what, if you could pick your last words, what do you think they would be?
Your last words?
Yeah. Or the last thing.
Well, who are they to?
I guess family. I guess.
I mean,
I'm not. I mean,
I'm going to
Matthew
be that
McConaughey.
emotional.
I don't know.
I'm going to be that emotional person that's just like, you don't want to know what I would say. You don't want to know what I would say because you're going to make fun of me. You're going to be like, oh, you had to go too deep.
Well, yeah, you do sometimes take it to where it's no fun anymore.
Right. So I'm not playing this game.
You know what? I would love to just close my eyes, and this is going to sound like I'm being serious, and just let out one more fart. Because I feel like I would leave everyone with a smile, and they go, you know what? That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. And just a little one.
What is wrong with you?
I just think it'd be a fun way to go.
So your son's looking over you
because everyone's
bed.
Everyone's about to cry. Everyone's about to be sad. I don't want that. I truly don't want.
Okay, but I don't care what you want. You're the one that's leaving. They're going to feel the way they feel, and you're going to rip one and leave the earth.
Maybe that's how I leave.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's how you ascend to heaven. We don't know. We've never died.
That's like your fizzy lifting drink. It
could
gasses
be.
You up to the skies.
And with that, the Lord took him home. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. How great would that be if we all went that way?
Ridiculous.
It would be fun. It would tell. Jake, I want you to put yourself in a very dire situation right now.
All right.
As a man, someone, a family member, an older family member is leaving, and you're there at the moment they leave.
Gotcha.
Of course, you're crushed.
Yeah.
Of course, you're sad. Of course, you're probably got tears in your eyes.
Right.
You loved that person with all your heart.
Absolutely.
But the last thing that happens is they shut their eyes, and you hear. Are you going to smile a little bit?
A little bit. It would make it just a little bit better.
Yes, it would make it a little less tragic.
Yeah.
It would bring some levity.
It still sucks. Of course,
it's
sucks. Not going to change anything.
No, farts don't fix everything.
At least you get a little, maybe a half a giggle out of it.
A half giggle. And don't we need that in those times?
Yeah, you do.
You need to giggle, Lauren. You don't giggle.
I giggle plenty.
You don't giggle enough. Anyway, just something I was thinking about. This is why I am the way I am. It's Doja Cat. Cora Hills. It's Q92. If I ever choose to go there. Either of you have rage today?
I do. His shoes.
You know what? I have rage too for her shoes. Jake and I got to hear this damn story twice a week.
I'm going to co-sign on that one.
Yeah.
It's not twice a week. I haven't worn them in over a week.
She bought shoes that are too small, and she can't just say that.
No, I did not. You guys, listen. I had this pair last year. I really liked them, but they're like a very light taupey color. They're a boot.
Taupe. Good use of taupe.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember last year, the one shoe was a little bit tighter than the other, but the more that I wore them, they loosened up. The other pair is like super comfy now. So it's like, I got to break these in. So I keep wearing them. But the problem is that my left foot from about midfoot to toe goes completely numb if I leave the shoe.
It goes numb, everybody.
If I leave the shoe on for too long. So right now, I have no shoes on. Because I couldn't feel my toes.
There's the shoe is a little tight, and there's my foot goes numb.
But it's getting better. It's not as bad as it used to be. So it is loosening up.
There has not been a show you've worn those shoes that you haven't complained and had to take them physically off because of how tight they are. And you want me to believe that these shoes are going to magically fit comfortably in another week. It's been a month.
You guys, I'll show you on the street. Hold on. These are the shoes. They're so cute.
They are. They'd be even cuter if they fit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I think at this point, it's safe to say either a size up. They're not, right.
Just the left one.
And they're not going to.
I think I have a bigger left foot.
That could be true. But let's accept that. And not think that these shoes are magically going to fit you differently tomorrow.
I think they're going to stretch out.
Life hack, put a baggie of water in the shoes and then put them in the freezer. The water freezing to ice helps stretch the shoes.
Oh, I'm going to try that. They're the exact same size as the pair that I wore last year. And those fit me.
But these don't.
I could get it if it was a different brand. I literally ordered them from the exact same company in the exact same size. Like I literally went online and hit reorder.
Take your shoes, boots to Red Wing Boots in Canton on Tusk across from Walmart and JCPenney, LOL, and have them stretch them.
Yeah.
If you have to pay to have your shoes stretched, you probably got the wrong size.
Maybe. Because what if I went up a half size and then I got blisters?
Your foot's going to fall off and you'll die.
My toes might on the left side.
I'm just saying, why would you want to be uncomfortable all day with your feet?
I don't know, but I definitely have to stop at home and switch shoes today.
Yeah. So why do you keep wearing them?
I was hoping this time would be different. And I even
This is the 10th time.
I even wore thinner socks. See?
That doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything. Accept the reality.
I'm going to wear them again. You know that, right?
But I can't feel bad for you.
I might do it after I freeze a baggie of water in them.
Sounds great. Whatever Bill Nye the Science Guy texted, try it. See,
it's
see
true
what
though. Ice expands.
You
I do
and
know
Mr.
that.
Wizard over here.
Well,
remember Mr. Wizard?
I do remember Mr. Wizard.
Me too. That's how old I am.
Mm-hmm.
8:31. I see more rage. Let's get to it right after sports on Q.
Yeah.
So I got nephews and nieces, but they're easy. They're all now cash. All of them have got cash.
Of course.
Cash money.
Well, think about when you were their age.
I'm like, what? Well, my one nephew wants a box of football cards to rip.
Oh, nice.
He wants to rip a pack.
That's fun.
See what he can pull. That's the lingo, Jake. You rip a pack and you try to pull something of value.
Interesting.
Like a card that's there's only 150 of them, or ooh, they autographed this one, or ooh, this is a special color.
So really, it's just opening them up and seeing if you got anything special.
Kind of. It's like a lotto ticket, really.
Yeah.
I've been really engrossed in videos of box ripping lately.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Because they're making these new ones where they're showing you how much you paid, and then they show you what you made back. And boy, you don't make a lot of money. You usually don't make it's a scratch off.
Yeah.
If you just like collecting cards I do.
But some of your favorite athletes, you get their cards.
Listen,
that makes you happy.
I always just liked collecting and trying to collect the complete set on my own instead of that was always a fun for me. It still is to an extent.
When did they take the stick of gum out of the pack?
Oh, I don't know, because I left cards for a long time. Like I left cards in the 90s, didn't return till the 2020s.
Let me ask you a question.
But it was still there when I left.
That piece of gum was not in anything. I mean, like it was just in there.
Just laid on top of the back of the card.
How did we do that? What facility was authorized to just
Why was it so hard?
blow in a piece of gum?
It was pink. It had a little
oh my God, it was hard because it wasn't
white powder on it.
Yeah.
For all I know, we were doing Coke. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about that though?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like food safety and all that kind of, they're just like, nah, just throw it in there.
The FDA is real strict, except for football cards.
Right.
What is it? Gum-ish? All right. Sounds good. Put it in. But put it in the back of the pack.
Right.
Oh, all right. So, I don't know when I could probably Google that, when they stopped putting gum in there, but yeah. God, I remember as a kid, it was so fun to open a pack and hope you got somebody like that you liked and now it's all about like special hologram. Like you got to find that one card.
Yeah. I mean, I liked baseball cards for a hot second just because my sister's ex-fiance was so into it. I got some good cards. I have a Jose Canseco. I have a Darryl Strawberry. Like there's cards that I covet.
In the 80s, I thought those were going to buy my house.
Exactly. 100%. Yeah. So, I mean, like I have those. My thing was getting the sticker books. The sticker packs were in the same section as the baseball cards. I had a coveted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker book.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not, for the life of me, find the right April O'Neil. And the day that I did.
That's what I loved.
It was like magic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to get the binder and the sleeves, buy a pack, put them in. I'd be like, all right, I only need this many more. And I got the whole set. And you get real close.
It's all a racket because you and the rest of the world were looking for the same ones.
But it's not like that anymore, though, unfortunately, for me. And that's probably me just being an old man now. Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 8 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Thanks for having us on, whether it's on the radio, whether you're listening on our website, Q92radio.com, or whether you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, where we are live every day from 7 to 10. Good morning. How are you? And I hope your day is going well. 330-450-9292 is the phone number and the text line. 330-269-9292. Coming up here in a little less than a half hour, we'll be talking to Jordan Miller, who joins us every Thursday at 8:30 on the show. Looking forward to catching up with him. We have that for you. But Lauren, we have a new giveaway to announce right now, don't we? Something that's kind of cool, kind of trendy, kind of made a lot of news at the Super Bowl. And now it's time to maybe hook some people up with them.
Yeah, during the Super Bowl, it's no surprise. Canton was thrust to the spotlight with our very own Pro Football Hall of Fame. Making, light of the situation that, yes, maybe our Pro Football Hall of Fame Museum Rotunda resembles a juicer. That's fine.
The juicer, Bradley.
Yes. Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey, they joked about it during an Uber Eats commercial, but the Hall of Fame is having a little fun with it. They have a limited edition t-shirt and, yes, a juicer that looks exactly like the Pro Football Hall of Fame Museum, and we are giving away a shirt and juicer bundles.
Come on. So you get the juicer and the t-shirt?
You do.
The t-shirt and the juicer.
Yeah,
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, they're really cool.
The juicer. The Hall is worth the squeeze.
That's right.
You gotta love it. And there is the actual juice. It is kind of a cool looking juicer. It really does look like the Hall of Fame.
It's definitely a collection piece. I mean, if you're someone whose family has, like in our family, my grandparents were all about it. Like we have the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the canter. We have a bunch of the old decorations, like for Hall of Fame week, all that kind of stuff, like because my grandparents collected that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just another really cool way to like build your collection if you collect Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Would you actually use it? Or would you just keep it as a keepsake? Yeah. Like keep it something you display or something?
You could use it. I mean, if you really,
I know,
but I wonder if
you'd be like more of a collector.
Yeah, for me, it would be a collector just because I'm not, I haven't used a juice reamer in a while just because I got a different kind of a thing for juice. And not only that, I don't juice a lot. I do it a lot more like during Christmas time because of different like cookie recipes. I might call for like lemon zest or orange juice or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not like an everyday thing for me.
Well, it is awesome. And we are giving away the bundle, like she said, the juicer and the t-shirt. As a matter of fact, we are going to give one away this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10 and we will hook you up. So we have that coming up for you here. How awesome is that? Another cool giveaway here at Q92. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Marsh, good morning to you. Glad you're with us. Keep checking in on the text line.
I don't know if you had anything like that you want to talk about right now, but I would like to piggyback off of what you said and your like last sentiments and how you would do an earthly send off.
Yeah.
I sent Christian an article yesterday about human composting. Because this is going to be an issue here in Ohio. They're looking to legalize human composting. What is? I
didn't know it was illegal.
You have to. It's similar to like a burial plot, from my understanding. I mean, you have to tell people where human remains are. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that they know that who that person is and that they didn't just find a random body. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
It has to be done in a contained fashion. So they're looking at making this legal in Ohio. And what is human composting? It's exactly like what it sounds like. If you compost in your own backyard or know anybody else that's done it, where they take the scraps out and they kind of break down naturally with the earth into the soil, it's the exact same thing, only with human remains, which I guess my bigger issue was in the article went on to talk about how this lady's father passed away and he was cremated. And then she found out about the human composting a couple of years later, that this was an option. And she's like, my dad loved to cook. And so she was like, it would have been really cool to be able to use some of his soil to plant his favorite herb, which was basil. And then I struggled with that. I'm like, every time I ate that, I would be like, this is dad's basil. Well, what do you mean? I mean, it's dad's basil.
You know what this recipe could use? Dad. Go get it from the counter.
Little touch from dad.
Yeah, just a little smidgen of dad.
Yeah. So
listen,
I mean,
if you have those wishes, I'm cool with it. I mean, this is the composting thing's not new.
No, it's not new.
I had no idea that like had to be legally passed to happen. I just thought kind of it was an option, and just not a lot of people did it. Because you could become a diamond when you die.
Well, have you seen? Yeah, you can.
Jamie wants to be a diamond.
Shining bright like a diamond. That's all I would hear in my head every time I looked at this diamond. She
wants to be a diamond. I want to be stuffed.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, this is old. We've talked about this. I want to be
like taxidermy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Christian.
I want to be sat into a chair in the window, and I want to be decorated for every holiday. St. Patrick's Day, dress me up like a leprechaun. Halloween, put a pumpkin on my head. Then you go.
This is after you toot into the ether.
Like, after I have and become one with the earth. I mean, I guess you could make me into a tree, but I'd rather you just.
I feel like with all of your gaseous, desires and all that, you'd do better with the human composting because you'd have all that phosphorus, which is really good for soil. I think you could grow the crap out of some basil.
It would not bother me to become a tree. I'm not saying I want to do it, but it wouldn't bother me. I think it'd be kind of. There's some cool things to it. That's Dad. A big oak tree.
Would that be like an enchanted forest?
Could be.
Like trees made out of people.
If imagine that if you had a little forest back there with all your family. I mean, all we do now is go to a cemetery and look at a piece of stone.
Yeah, but you know that like they're locked in a box like 6 feet under.
And they're still dead.
Yeah.
They're not less dead because they're in a box.
Well, this composting thing is literally like a big barrel, like a capsule. Did you see the picture of it?
Yeah. And you give back to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You give back to Mother Earth. You help become soil, which could maybe grow crops that could help people in the future live. Feed.
Well, someone said that's big in China. They do
Doing
it a lot.
that?
Yeah.
The composting? Would you do the diamond? My dad wanted to be cremated.
I'm really old school, so I think just put me in a box.
You want to be in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a preference. I'm a dealer's choice. I'm going to have it in my will. Dealer's choice. You want to bury me? You bury me. You want to cremate me? You cremate me. You want to make me into a blue spruce or whatever, an oak tree, a weeping willow? Go ahead.
Yeah, but you've already stated your sentiment. You want to be taxidermed and
I would
stuck
like
in the
that.
front window.
For humor purposes, I would love that, especially around the holidays. What a great Santa I would make. Just in the window. And then, like I said, you go on vacation, you put me in a chair in the window, no one's going to rob you because they're going to think someone's home the whole time. Like,
That's
God,
true.
this dude won't stop watching TV.
Yeah, he like never
Does he
moves.
ever go to bed? Never. I have no problem with that. Whatever you want to do. You want to compost, me compost.
Hey, I mean, it's environmentally friendly. On here, it says that it produces far lower carbon emissions than cremation does.
Boom.
It avoids embalming chemicals that can enter soil and groundwater.
Boom.
It uses significantly less land than traditional burial plots.
There you go.
Creates usable soil, which I still struggle with. It says families can use them for memorial plantings, forests, or gardens, depending on state rules. Many families find meaning in the return to earth concept. It typically ranges $4,000 to $7,000 to do. So it's significantly. It is, but it's significantly less than a full burial with casket, vault, plot, open enclosure of the site. I don't know. But then the cons are some family members are going to find it unsettling.
Someone text, in Japan, the cultural norm is to rent a burial site and recycle body after a mourning period. I don't know what that means.
Well, what do they do to
recycle body after the mourning period?
Okay, hold on. In Japan, how do they recycle bodies?
We'll see what that's about. It's Huntrix right now. It's 8:14. It's golden on Q. What would you like to be named? What would you like to be named for you after you die? And
that's a really deep question.
It is a deep question.
Yeah.
It is a deep question. And there was by a landslide, believe it or not. And it doesn't say how many people that they surveyed in this, but the winning thing had 51%.
Okay.
Can you guess it? It is kind of guessable.
A park?
No, that's not on there, but I don't think that's a bad guess at all.
A bench in a park? No, I'm just kidding.
People love a good bench.
They do. I like
Thomas
the
family.
Right.
Put your ass here. I'm like, oh, thank you, Thomas family. The Lee family. Yeah, everywhere you go, there's a bench. Like the Smiths. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks for the
There's
bench.
nothing wrong with that. If they enjoyed the park, I think that's nice.
51% in this survey said a grandchild
Oh, that is really nice.
named after them.
Okay.
That's interesting. Jimmy's named after his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
He has the exact first and middle name of his grandfather.
My son has the namesake.
Does he?
Well, he's named after his father, and his father's named after his father.
And his father, and his father,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. Number 2, 15%, a street in your hometown. Lauren Court. Huh?
Love it.
Huh?
Actually,
Jake Avenue.
Oh, Jake. Christian cul-de-sac.
That's not a street.
It doesn't. You can name the cul-de-sac.
You can't name a cul-de-sac. It's on a street.
Well, then name the street Christian and make it
There
end in
you
a
go.
cul-de-sac.
Aren't circles like a street name?
Circle.
Like on the circle?
Yeah, Christian
There's even
Circle.
circle
Circle.
courts.
I like
Circle
it.
courts. Jake, what would you add? Jake Way? Jake would be a
I don't
street.
know.
9%, a pew in your church.
I can see that for the churchgoers.
Another one, 9%, a national holiday. Come on, what are we doing? And then 4%, a rest stop on a highway.
No. I know what happened to Bill Cosby's son. I don't want to be a rest stop.
That's dark.
What I'm saying?
It's not really it's not really something that happens every day at a rest stop.
I know, but still, I wouldn't want anything to happen at my rest stops. I don't want to be named after one.
Yeah. So a grandchild, a street in your hometown, a pew at your church, a national holiday, and a rest stop on a highway are what the people surveyed mostly would like to be named after them after they're dead.
Interesting.
Not bad.
Which one would you want?
I really, God, I hate to be that guy, but like none of those are appealing to me.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certainly don't want a street, not a pew at my church. I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess a grandchild would be nice to know that, like, when I leave, like the son of my son or has my name.
Well, at least you know they didn't forget about you, because sometimes
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Where'd you get your middle name?" Oh, my
yeah,
grandfather.
after my grandfather.
Right.
Who was he? Don't know.
His name is Christian.
He's a weird man. Very weird man. So there you go. I don't know. Let me see here. Someone said Juggling Jake Boulevard. There you go.
Sure.
There you go. Juggling Jake Boulevard. Devin the Milkman's checking in. Burr, it's cold. It is.
It is.
It is. American Landfill guys checking in on this cold morning. I'd want a strip club named after me.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh.
Does anybody have any other ideas? I think for me, I think it would be an honor to have like a children's not a hospital or a wing or any science, but not like that. But like, the family area where people can be together while like a kid's in for a procedure, like that.
Capo's Corner. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Lauren's Lounge.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your middle name?
Ashley.
Ashley's Ass Rest.
That's beautiful.
For kids?
It's beautiful. That's the one right there.
Print it. Send off for the t-shirts. Let's go.
Get it plaqued.
Yes. White van guide like a golf course named after me.
Perfect. See, that's what I'm talking about.
A bridge, someone said on the text line.
Yeah.
A bridge? A football field. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be amazing.
What about a bridge?
No.
You don't want to be a bridge?
No, I think I want it to be something that like I cared about when I was here on Earth and something family oriented, like for pediatrics, like that would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I could see myself from the heavens checking in on that kind of stuff.
There's my
Right.
Look at my lounge.
Right.
Look at my Lauren's
Oh, that
Lounge.
family right there, they need covered. I'm sending them a spiritual hug.
Jesus Christ. The sad thing is you'd try.
I would.
White.
Can you feel my love?
Trying to move something. Move the paper. Give him a sign. White van guy says a golf course named after. Yeah, what do you guys want me named after?
Yeah.
A hotel room. Like how they have the Rockefeller Room, all rich and fancy.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I like that. I'm on the board for our Football and Cheer Association. It'd be an honor to have something at the field named after me.
See, I agree with that because we're so involved with that kind of that's what I'm saying. So that's along the same line. Something you care about here on Earth.
Okay. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Stay warm. Have a great day. Someone said maybe a virus, something everyone can enjoy.
That's me.
My family all want to be turned into trees when they die. I told them I was going to start a haunted park with all of our trees. Think that would be cool, named after our family.
Yeah, that would be.
They should carve all your faces into the bark of the trees too to make it even. You know what I mean? So it looks like you're coming out of the tree or you are the tree.
That would be freaky.
And then record your voices.
Yeah.
And have like a sensor if you walk by it talks.
Okay,
your
so
voice.
we could just make these out of plastic then? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I mean, you could. There's a million whittlers. We just need some whittlers to get out there and get in there.
Yeah, I know, but then you damage the tree.
Oh, here we go. No, you're not going to kill the tree.
You could.
You're whittling.
Oh, my gosh.
Whittlers know what they're doing.
Whittlers don't whittle live trees.
But they
whittle.
could. Well, not with that attitude. They can't. But they could if trained properly.
Last whittler I saw had a chunk of wood that was already cut off the tree.
There's got to be tree artists out there. There's got to be a tree artist out there somewhere. A food everyone eats you'd like to be named after. Every family pet moving forward you want named after you. Okay. All right.
So it would be like, if this were Jake, they would have like 3 Jakes by the time.
Yeah.
Jake 1, Jake 2.
That's Jake.
Right.
Jake. That's Earl. Was it Daryl? That's my other brother, Daryl.
Oh, yeah.
What show is that from?
Oh my gosh, I can see it.
Oh, Fraggle Rock, I think.
No. It was an
Newhart?
adult Newhart.
Boom.
Bob Newhart.
Let's go to the 80s, everybody. Newhart. Who's old? Good morning. Autism on Shawnee checking in. Good morning, Shawnee.
Good morning.
I'd like a hurricane named after me, someone says. Ooh,
I've never had one either.
That'd
or
be
a
kinda
winter storm. Any storm.
Hurricane Christian? Whoa! That'd be all right. Now we're talking. They should name tornadoes.
I agree.
We have enough of them. Good morning, Jimbo Slice from Titan checking in. College could be named after me. A college.
That would be cool.
Okay.
College Jimbo Slice. I like it.
I like it too. So like DJ's Donuts, someone says. Okay.
Yeah.
You can buy your own trees, Christian.
You could.
Yeah, but these people want to become trees. Like they want to be, right? You can do that.
Yeah, you can.
What do they do?
They think
stick
they
a branch
use your
up your
ashes.
ass and they just
I don't think that's how it works.
plant you in the ground and water you. What do you like? What?
No, I think that you're like the fertilization for it.
Ah,
See what I'm
but then
saying?
am I really the tree?
Well, parts of you are growing in it. Yeah, it's composition. You think it pulls minerals and nutrients from the soil. Your bones have all that and more.
Yeah.
That's why like eggshells are good for a garden. Manure is good for a garden. You know what I mean?
Poop helps everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Poop's actually very helpful, people. Did you miss the announcement? Q92 is giving away the official Pro Football Hall of Fame juicer with the t-shirt. It says the juicer, the Hall is worth the squeeze. You can get them both on Q92. You just got to listen for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10. We're also going to you're going to have to tell us at least one of the names of one of the in this year's class for the Pro Football Hall of Fame if you're caller number 10.
Yep.
You better be able to say somebody's name that's on the big mural on the Pro Football Hall of Fame right now. How about that? How quickly that went up this year?
It went up really, really
fast. It was up
fast.
like right after they announced that they put that thing up.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So you have to be caller number 10 and give us one member of the class of 2026, and you will win the official Hall of Fame juice, made famous by Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper in their Uber Eats commercial that was airing during the Super Bowl. That was a great campaign by Uber Eats, by the way, because it went all season long.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, the Super Bowl was the funny one, but they were doing those all season.
Mm-hmm.
Great campaign. Whoever got those two on board, good get. I mean, shout out Uber Eats.
That was a great commercial.
That was a good campaign and a great way to end it at the Super Bowl. So, well done there. The official juicer, the official t-shirt with the juicer. You can win them both. We're giving away this hour. Be listening. Jordan Miller coming up after sports, which is coming up right after Ciara and Goodies on Q92. Today's hit music, Q92. Still to come this hour, we got to hit that Q to call because we are giving away our first Pro Football Hall of Fame juicer, along with the official t-shirt that comes with it from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The Hall is worth the squeeze. You saw it made famous, like I said, in the Uber Eats commercial during the Super Bowl with Bradley Cooper and Lauren's favorite, Matthew McConaughey. Those are two of your tops.
Yeah, they are.
If we're going your power rankings,
well, Matthew's a number one.
Matthew's number one, but I got to imagine Bradley Cooper's in your top 5 or 10.
Yeah, in top 10, probably.
There you go. 7 Carrot Top, I believe.
Yeah, he's up there. He's number 2.
He's just McConaughey and Carrot Top. There you go. 330-450-9292. That's the phone number you're going to use when you hear the cue to call, which is coming up very soon. But, of course, if it's Thursday, that means we're talking to Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News. You hear his news every day here on this station all morning long. We have him on when there's breaking news. He's one of the busiest men you'll ever find around this area, covering every story in the world. He joins us every Thursday. Jordan Miller, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning. The sun is shining. It's Thursday morning. There's really no snow on the ground, so I'm doing great today.
You're rocking the old high school gear today. Is that what I see?
I am. I didn't want something too heavy. It was laying on my couch. It was easy to pull over. The United Eagles. Every time I wear it, people that follow me that aren't from like where I went to school, which isn't too far from the Canton area, but people aren't familiar, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't realize you went to Miami University."
Yeah, I could see that. It does.
Oh, he's a Hurricane.
Yeah, it does look like you.
I know who United Local is, though. Don't worry. I know who they are, and that's awesome to rep the old gear. I need old gear for my high school to rep. But see, I'm the same way. We have the K for JFK and Warren, and their people would sometimes think Kent or they would think Kentucky.
Oh.
I would get Kentucky more than that. If I had a K hat on, they'd be like, "Oh, Kentucky." I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Actually, no. But shout out Tim Couch. So anyway, Jordan, what's new with you today?
Not much. Just actually got an earlier workout in, so I got home a little earlier. So I'm just here waiting for hopefully a nice calm day. I've got an exclusive interview happening later that I'm extremely excited about, and I'll let you guys in. I'm going to tease it on my social media. But the officer that was involved in the Walmart incident on 62, he is giving me an exclusive on-camera interview later. So we're going to sit down and just talk about everything that went through his mind after a gun was pulled on him and a suspect tried to fire. We all remember that in December, right before Christmas, when that incident happened. So I'm going to sit down with Officer Johnson this afternoon, and he's going to relive and recount everything that happened.
Yeah,
he literally saved that law enforcement officer's life,
and that went.
I'm speaking to the Canton police officer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. The Walmart employee, the loss prevention employee. From everything I've heard, Conrad Piro is his name. He's very, quiet, reserved. He doesn't really want much recognition and doesn't want to do any interviews. So I haven't been able to chat with him yet. He was honored by the city, though, last month, rightfully so. But I reached out to the city of Canton. I said, why wasn't I made aware of that? Why wasn't other media? And it's because the Walmart employee he doesn't want to do interviews. I don't think he really wants it to be a huge thing.
Well, he saved a life, literally. I mean, when you think about it, but that cop story as well, it just goes to show you, if you don't realize, and I think a lot of us do, how dangerous and how things can change in a second for a policeman or a fireman.
Yeah.
It can be out there because that was, thank God.
Well, and the stories kind of come back up to the forefront, too, because I believe that individual was in court this past week, correct?
Yes. So he was officially arraigned in court this week. That is just essentially bringing the formal charges to him and explaining exactly what he is charged with. An arraignment doesn't mean that there's any progress in the case by any means. Right. They'll usually enter that plea of not guilty or whatever. In some of the really, really small cases, there is a chance that an arraignment will wrap everything up. If they plead not guilty or they might just say, you know what, I'm guilty. Let's just get this done and over with. But he pled not guilty at his arraignment.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't anticipate them coming to a quick conclusion on this. I believe it probably will go all the way through to trial because of the nature of the situation. I mean, whoever would have thought you're being detained by loss prevention in your local store that it would have escalated the way that it did, and it made national headlines too.
It did. Yeah. It was unbelievable. It's funny, Jordan. One thing I love about following you on social media is sometimes
he knows where this is going. Look at him smiling.
Sometimes people mess around and they find out, as they like to say. Everyone loves to say that now. And I literally was laughing out loud at your post about the train incident in Alliance when you were pointing out all the train experts that all of a sudden knew what a derailment.
He had receipts too.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting there laughing. I was like, good for him. Because I think we talked about it last week a little bit, and not just with him, with anybody. The keyboard warriors love to do that, and they don't expect anyone to
say anything back, other than maybe like other citizens or whatever. They're just chiming in.
But Jordan, you're never disrespectful.
No,
you never take it to a place it doesn't need to be. But you have no problem standing your ground and letting people know. And I want you to know I appreciate that. And that was
thank you, thank you.
He's the king of sarcasm.
Yeah, no, you could do it. You do it in a very tactful way without, like I said, without getting nasty, without getting swearing and like that. But you could certainly get your point across.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thank God every day for that backspace button on my phone because there's plenty of times where I'm sitting there, I'm typing something out, and I don't see all the comments, right? I don't see all the comments, thankfully. But there's times I'll see something and I start typing and I'm going and I'm like, you know what? I feel better now that I typed that. So then I just hold the backspace button, delete it all. And then guess what? I go on about my happy day. It's my form of therapy.
Right. You got it out, but you didn't publish it.
But hey, listen, as they say, I got time today. Sometimes you got time.
Oh, man, there are days that I do. There are days that I do. I'm guilty of sometimes I'll respond to a comment and I know that they'll delete it. I know once I respond that said person will delete their comment. So if I went through my phone, I probably have some screenshots of comments that are no longer on social media. I don't delete comments. So if there was a comment that was there that is no longer there that somebody made, I didn't delete it.
You. Yeah, it's never because of you, and that's
no matter what they say, because I feel as though everybody is entitled to their opinion, whether it's right or wrong. They're entitled to it.
You know, I wanted to ask you too. So we're talking about social media so quick. We often talk here at the station when we're talking. Not that we have like big Jordan Miller chats without you around, but your social media and how big it got. How long did it take you to build that? Like, and when did you realize, holy cow, like my social media is taking off? Because I mean, like I said, I've always said one of the things we admire about you so much is this is all you. You started Jordan Miller News from the ground up. This is you. You didn't inherit a follower. You started from ground zero and built to this thing where everything you post, 70,000, 80, 100K, sometimes a million, like these views and these shares and everything. I'm just curious, like how long that took you to grow to where it is now, and when did you realize, whoa, Jordan Miller News is really taking off? Like this is really starting to go somewhere.
Yeah, so I actually started the page in February of 2018. I was working at a TV station at the time, and I remembered that there were two really, really bad car accidents in Carrollton. Unfortunately, fatalities within a 40-minute span of one another, completely separate. And so I created the page then, and I probably quickly gained like overnight 500-600 followers just from posting news and people sharing it and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then by the time I left TV, about 2.5 years later, I left with maybe 6,000 followers. And then COVID hit. When COVID hit, I watched all of those Wine with DeWines, at 2 o'clock every day. I watched all that stuff, and I was putting out the quick notes because nobody wanted to watch that. So I'm like, hey, this is closing, this is happening, this is the new rule. Here's a mandate, and it continued to grow and continued to snowball. I want to say by the end of 2020. I had grown from like maybe 5,000 or 6,000 followers to over 20,000.
Wow.
And then I have just continually added followers, earned followers, gained followers over the years. And to put it into perspective, I think this in the last month is how big I've realized my page is. And I'll tell you this. I hit 100,000 followers in August of 2025.
Okay.
August 14th. And trust me, I was waiting for that milestone. And I hit 100,000. I'm on my way to 172,000 as of this week.
Yeah.
So that
Jeez,
means
I'm looking at it right now.
in a 6-month span, I have eclipsed an additional 70,000 followers, all organic, all people throughout Stark County that want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's awesome.
It is awesome, and I think because I think there's a need and there's a want for that, and not everyone. We get some coverage, from like Youngstown TV and news and Cleveland a little bit, but like no one really does Stark and Carroll and Tusk.
The hyper local news is super important,
Yeah.
and not only that, a lot of our local news outlets aren't really all that local. So to actually get the information and get it where we're at all of the time, which is on our socials, on our phones, things like that, is like clutch. I mean, no one else does what Jordan does and does it as well as he does.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I mean, we are very lucky that we have you a part of our station and our family here at Q92. And I'm glad that I get to text you sometimes and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" I know that's
funny.
clutch.
Sometimes I want to, Jordan, and I'm always afraid. Like, man, if I text him something like, "Hey, did you see these?" Probably like, "Yeah, I saw that." Yeah, like you know what I mean, Jordan? Like, I'm always conflicted. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, man, you just never know. When the Kimball stuff happened, I received 45 message in 10 minutes when that truck caught on fire, and my mom was still calling me. She called me, and she's like, hey, and before she could get anything out, I knew where she was. I said, "Are you talking about the Kimball fire?" She's like, "Well, I don't know what's on fire, but there's a lot of smoke on 77. I said, "Yeah, Mom, I know." And it was just that simple. Now, she's my mom. I could say that. But I get a lot of messages and tips every day. My job is to then weed through it and find out what is true. And I've got the contacts to find it out.
Yeah.
I probably receive, let's say, anywhere from 30 to 60, 70 messages a day, depending on the day. And there's a chance only 25% of them get responded to because it's me trying to get more info. So then I can follow a trail and piece things together before I go to contact my sources to confirm information.
Makes sense.
Smart.
But I also think it's cool that people think that you're top of mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When something happens,
I think that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. That you go right to their brain. Like, Jordan needs to know this. Jordan's got to get this out there. I think that
I've told people to call the police. I've told people to call the police. Like, they reach out to me before they call the cops sometimes.
Like, what are you doing?
And they're like, "I just heard gunshots." My first response is usually, "Okay, cool. Did you call your police department?"
Right.
Well,
that would help. That would help.
I've only done it twice, by the way.
With Jordan?
Yeah.
I did it once.
And I
was like, "Oh man, am I that guy?" I was like, "Oh
no."
I didn't tell him about news. I asked about news.
Yeah.
One of them was more personal because I was afraid that I knew somebody that was involved. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and the other one was actually that shooting over by my mom worked at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Like in the gift shop and everything. And that whole thing went down. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. It's funny. I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy." Because I know what that feeling is like.
I know. I try not to, but
it's like when there's a technical problem here at Q92 and people start texting, "Did you know?" I'm like, yeah.
Usually, though, I feel like you're really good. If there's something of special interest to either one of us that you think is going to be special interest, he's a little proactive and like lets us know.
Yeah, he does. He gives us the head.
Yeah, and if I know that I'm going to have the time to hop on and do a quick hit or something, I try to do it. I don't always know what your guys' schedule's like on the radio because you're always moving through great guests. But I appreciate you guys squeezing me in on a random Monday or Tuesday live to get the point across.
Absolutely. Hey, Jordan, always a pleasure talking with you. We appreciate the news that you not only give to us, but to everybody every day. And we look forward to talking to you next week, buddy.
And get the app.
All right. Yes, well, hold on. Before we promote that, I have an issue with the app right now. So
don't get the app
download
right
it.
Go to Jordan Miller News on Facebook and follow him.
Once it's fixed.
And he'll let you know when you can download it.
Yes.
There you go. And let's get him to 200,000.
Yes.
Let's get him to 200,000.
I expect it by hopefully this fall. So we'll be there.
That's awesome. Jordan, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Have a great day and a great weekend.
All right, see you guys.
Thanks,
All
Jordan.
right, Jordan Miller. Love chatting with him every week, and what a job he's done. What a busy week I feel like I said every week now.
I know. I told you that one day he texted me. He's like, since I did the news this morning, I'm covering 4 stories. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's 8:50. Hey, everybody.
Hall of Fame to Juicer! Call Q92 now to win the official Pro Football Hall of Fame juicer and t-shirt.
Oh, the juicer, the t-shirt. We're giving it away right now. If you're watching, you see it on your screen right now. If you're listening, you just heard me say it. Caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292.
And don't forget, you have to tell us one of the enshrinees for this year's class of 2026. You have 5 to choose from.
You got to give us one. Don't be that person that goes, oh my God, what?
I
I didn't know. Oh, Dan Marino. We're going to hang up on you.
Dan Marino. He's been in for a minute.
So I'm just saying, be ready to go. Caller 10, good luck.
Texting enrolls
Tiffany.
Tiffany, where are you calling from?
Maslin.
All right, Tiffany from Maslin. You are caller number 10 as of right now, but can you give us a name of one of the inductees this year in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Drew Brees.
You got it, Tiffany.
You're the winner.
Boom.
Congratulations, girl. You scored yourself a juicer. It's a juicer, Tiffany. That was
I'm so excited.
That was my Matthew McConaughey impression.
I
It wasn't good.
It's pretty good.
You also scored yourself that classic T-shirt made from Homage. Congratulations. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up.
Q92.
It got me thinking a little bit. What do you think, in your opinion? And knowing you might not have an opinion on this. And that's just, sometimes you're like that.
Okay. Right.
They, what do you think is the most overrated TV show of all time? Overrated. You just look, you go, it wasn't that good, people.
I'm going The Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah.
The Bachelor overrated. You never really saw the whole thing of The Bachelor.
Right. Yeah.
That's actually good for you. I didn't know if you didn't have an answer. I thought you'd just be like, I don't know. But The Bachelor, never thought that. You always thought, why are people so into The Bachelor?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the show Lost.
I don't know if I know that one.
It was a huge show. Had a big controversial ending that people never really like the endings of shows. And I tried. I couldn't get into it. I didn't get what all the hype was about. I couldn't understand why people were like, oh, they're dead. They're not. Are they dead? I don't know. Maybe they're. Where are they? And I think they were all dead. I think that was the thing at the end of it. I don't think I'm spoiling anything. That show's been off the air for 10 years, but probably more than that. But I always thought the show Lost was the most overrated. Now, in the comments section, this came from a TikTok video. A guy asked this. I got a ton of response. Shows that came up the most were Friends, The Kardashians, Seinfeld, Grey's Anatomy, and The View. I don't know if I count The View as a talk show. I don't know if I count The View. Whether you like The View or not, it's not really a TV show. I liked Friends. I watched The Kardashians for a while. I got sick of it after a while. You know what, though? I would also say Seinfeld. I'm sorry, everybody. Would be a little overrated in my eyes. There's shows I laughed at of Seinfeld, but I didn't love it like America loved it. I'm going to be honest. So I'll ask you guys while we got a little bit of time. What's a show that you think was just overrated? Whoa, you guys I didn't have to ask you guys. Good Lord. All right, here, text line. What do we have? Seinfeld, hands down, overrated. Friends. Oh my gosh, some people. You know what? There is a group that hated Friends. I loved it, but Doctor Who or The Office, most overrated. The Office. Friends or Seinfeld. They're not that funny. Someone says on the text line. Ridiculousness. Show is not funny, and Rob Dyrdek's claps like an idiot. He does have an odd clap. He keeps his fingers wide. Do you ever? I don't know.
No, I've never noticed that. No.
Yeah, that's good observation. I have noticed that. I watched The Office once. It was good, but it's super overrated, and I would not watch it again. Friends and Grey's Anatomy overrated. Wow. You know what's not overrated? Someone says Home Improvement. Oh. I agree. Seinfeld. It sucks. I'm not going to say it sucks because but I did not think it was that funny. 1,000 Pound Sister is overrated. Survivor is the most overrated show. I agree with Jake. Bachelor and Bachelorette, most overrated shows ever of all time. Grey's Anatomy or The Kardashians. There was a time I enjoyed The Kardashians. Never really a time I enjoyed Grey's Anatomy. Walking Dead was great, really good, but it's just so repetitive. I get what you're saying towards the end of The Walking Dead, but I liked most of The Walking Dead. Mike and Molly, someone said, is so overrated. I just started watching Lost for the first time. I hope you didn't ruin it. No, I really don't know. Listen, you're fine. How I Met Your Mother, Overrated way too many seasons. That show has a cult following too. Someone said American Idol, the most overrated TV show. Got a lot here, but I noticed Friends has come up. The Office, Grey's Anatomy. Interesting. Text message ER, the most overrated show of all time. I didn't know Mike and Molly was ever even rated. Wasn't the most popular show, but it was on for a while. It was on CBS. I remember it. Good morning, the Q92 Morning Show with Christian, Lauren, and Jake here live on the radio, live at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch live on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. So glad you guys are with us. Thank you to Jordan Miller for joining us last hour. Nice little talk with him. And, of course, congratulations. We kicked off and announced the giveaways that we are doing here at Q92 of the Pro Football Hall of Fame's juicer and T-shirt. And Tiffany from Massillon, you heard the phone call last hour. She was caller number 10. She dropped Drew Brees' name, so she won herself the juicer and the T-shirt. We've got more of these to give away, so you need to be listening to Q92 with us, with Nicolina, your midday diva, and with J-Dub in the afternoon for chances you never know when you're going to have a chance to win one. How awesome is that? The Hall of Fame juicer. That's pretty cool.
It is.
Pretty cool. So we have that for you here. This hour, who wants to go see a classic film at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday, February 28th? Talking about The Big Lebowski. We are giving away a pair of tickets to see it live at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday at 7:30. Plus, there'll be more Lebowski-themed fun going on there tonight. Great place to see a classic film. Great place to be. I love the Canton Palace Theater. It is so historic, so beautiful, and is a part of Canton's history. I love it. And we're going to give away tickets to see The Big Lebowski at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday. This hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. It's that simple. It's that simple, people. It's Ray. Where is my husband? Lauren loves a certain part of this song now.
Oh,
because of me.
Yes.
It's a great song.
He ruined so many songs for me.
It's Q92.
Does anyone else ever worry about walking under their garage door opener? Like if you hit the button going out of your house, like out the door, and the garage door's going up, walking like out and under to get out of the garage, like afraid that the spring's going to break and nail you in the head, and that's how it's going to end.
No.
No.
Just me? Cool.
Yeah. No, I think of things. I'm the kind of guy
Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's so out of the box. Like it's probably never, ever, ever going to happen.
You're talking about the guy who yesterday was asking if CPAPs could save lives.
Oh, that's true. You do have out of the box. Yeah. What about you, Jake?
Every day before I leave work, especially when it's dark, I look in the bed of my truck because I have a fear that like somebody's going to be like hiding in the bed of my truck and trying to get a ride somewhere. Like, just
yours is less irrational than mine.
I guess.
I have thoughts of how my family would get together and how we would defend ourselves against the zombie apocalypse. Okay. I'll think about that randomly. Do we come to my house? Do we go to my brother's? Do we go to my sister's? Is my house the most defendable?
Yeah.
When I look at how the second floor, you could look way out across the fields and see them coming and have a good chance to get ready to defend yourself. How would we defend ourselves? Would the children and women be in the basement while the men are upstairs defending?
Why does it feel like you're describing the Patriot when they saw the soldiers coming across their land?
There's no zombies in the Patriot.
No, I know, but just replace the soldiers with zombies.
I have thought about
boom. There's the storyline.
You want wild thoughts? Yeah, I thought about that. Like, the ammo. How would we fight them and conserve ammo as well? Because obviously, once your ammo runs out, you don't want to waste that.
Touche.
But I think I would have them all come to my house. I think I have the best line of sight.
Like to see off in the distance.
To see off in the distance and to see threats coming. More time to prepare. Come up with a plan. I've even thought as deep as now we're doing this, like who I would assign, like you're in charge of learning how to plant foods and you're going to cultivate and grow so we can eat off the land.
And who received that assignment?
My niece Bella will get it.
Oh, okay.
And my sister will be the medic.
Okay. What's Justin doing?
My brother and I and like my brother-in-law and nephews,
you guys are going to take up arms?
We're going to have to be the main defenders. We're going to have to be the main. I'm going to have to lead, which God help us all, and then the grandmothers and all that will be in the basement.
Yeah.
And they can teach life skills too, because they have life skills. Mm-hmm. They'll be able to cook, things like that, prepare. They grew up at a different time. They lived more off the land than we did. Not they lived off the land, but they, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like my in-laws, I know like my mother-in-law was planning on like if there was like a doomsday type thing, like, where you keep food in the basement and stock up and all that kind of stuff. And she doesn't really like guns. Like me, I'm going to defend my home with a gun.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
But she
wants my ninja skills.
She wants this thing. It's called a Berna launcher. Have you ever seen it?
No.
I don't know why I have this picture of her in my head. Like someone's coming to try and steal food out of their garden. And she's like, pew, pew. And she's hitting him with this little Berna launcher. It like launches. It's supposed to hurt, obviously, but also can launch like tear gas or something like that.
Oh, there you go. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I
Good
mean,
idea.
like then they'll be really angry when they finally.
And I think about gathering, and I think about stockpiling non-perishable foods.
Well, I think to an extent, everybody should. I'm not even talking about like what if our power grid went down for some reason, or what if you know what I mean? Like you need food.
Batteries.
That's what I
getting
always.
Batteries for radios.
When Tony opens the door to the pantry and he's like, "That's pantries. There's too much food in here." I'm like, "Never." You'll thank me later if something goes down.
Yep. I think about that. I think about this because my sister has the arsenal, so her family would come over with bazookas and all that. The stuff they have is like, what? Do you need that?
Oh yeah, my brother-in-law.
Do you need that?
Yeah, and then he names them, so he'll be like, "We'll be over." Me, Chuck, Dave, Vera, like,
are you in charge of defending all of Warren by yourself? Like, what do you? What do you
that
need?
would be
all
my
this for?
first phone call. I'd be like, "Steve, I need you."
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's something I thought about a lot. And I'll just sit, like I'll be in the kitchen, like unload the dishwasher, look out the window, look at that, and seriously, I'd be like, okay, this would be our stronghold. This would be our rendezvous point.
You
This
can
would
jump
be-
into action that quick.
You have to be able to.
Okay, but
You have to be able to.
I see you tweaking out for a hot minute before you could collect yourself.
No, you tweak out initially, but then it's time to focus.
You don't have that much time. How far is your line of sight?
It's pretty far. At the backyard. Now, the front yard, they come out the front yard and the cul-de-sac. But also, if I get with my neighbors and we really plan this well, in the cul-de-sac, you've got a fantastic semi-half moon of a firing angle to pretty much take out any threat.
Okay, but if you're all out front, what's happening around back?
Then we have the back too as well. Obviously, I'm going to put guns out the back windows. Obviously, lower and upper levels. Sniper. That's where my sniper's got to be.
You have to have all this stuff to be able to
I got
implement
enough.
it.
I'm assigning everyone a chore.
But when are
You
you,
know what
going
I
to
mean?
execute
My
this?
nephews were fantastic. They're great at Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Oh, well then, boom.
So whoever the best shooter is there, he's my sniper.
Okay.
I want him on the roof at all times. We'll all be contacting each other. We'll have hand signals. I'll work out hand
Is
signals.
that what you're going to say? No, it's just like capture the flag or,
Yeah,
like,
basically. I got to meet these kids where they're at. Like, hey, man, all those years Call of Duty, time to put it to work. Let's go. Lock in. All right. Let's aura farm together. Let's get this going. Let's rise the Riz and let's beat the threat.
rise the Riz. I just see you with like war paint.
Out of nowhere. I'm just like in full care. Follow me if you want to live.
It's like Braveheart. He's like Mel Gibson.
I would probably play Braveheart on a loop in like Alexa, play audio from Braveheart, the speech on a loop to motivate everybody.
We have laughed about it. Like we could always go get Haley. Like if for some reason everything went down and you couldn't get gas and we ran out of gas, but we needed to go somewhere, we could always tack up the horse.
You could ride the horse out. Yeah.
She would be like, what in the world is happening?
Absolutely. But yeah, if the zombies or something like that, I feel like I'd be good. I feel like I'd have a fighting chance. I'm not saying we'd be fine. Who'd be fine in a zombie apocalypse? But I feel like we'd have a fighting chance. I feel like my family would. And I feel like I'm prepared to at least give us a shot.
How we doing out there? I hope we're doing well. I really hope we're doing well. There's a new dating trend.
Oh, great.
You know how like the whippersnappers, they love to, everything's got a title?
Yeah.
Have you heard of ghost lighting yet? You know, we have gaslighting. We all know what gaslighting is. I think adults, we have ghosting. This is gaslighting. Ghost lighting. This is called gaslighting. Never heard of it? Let me explain. No, this is what happens. So at first, you're seeing someone, okay? So let's say you and Jake are dating, right?
Okay.
Things are going great.
Mm-hmm.
Early. This is early stages. He disappears without explanation and ghosts you. Hence the ghost part, right? Disappears. Then weeks, maybe even a month later, they pop back up, but they act as if nothing happened, acted like they never ghosted you, didn't disappear, and they're trying to just pick up where they left off. And it's called ghost lighting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't think so? What?
You come back and you act like you didn't just disappear, you're going to disappear again. Like, because I'm not having it.
Yeah. Dating expert Amy Chan, who I always go to for my
she's
my
a smart
advice.
lady.
Oh, thank you, Chan. She said it adds a psychological twist by distorting reality so you question your own memory of events. It can start as just a simple, hey, stranger text, sudden likes on your social media post, a casual slide back into the DMs, all with zero acknowledgement of their vanishing act. The goal, it says here, resume where things left off with no accountability required. And experts like Amy Chan say modern dating apps are fueling this behavior with so many undefined gray area connections. It's very easy for people to exit without consequences and just re-enter.
Wow.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. Anyone out there been ghost lighted? Jake, you ever been ghost lighted?
No,
Looking
but
back,
it's genius.
it is kind of genius when you think about it.
I mean, but is this like the parent that's not the custodial parent? Like keeps popping in and out. It's the same thing.
I think it's more just dating. I don't think there's children involved. I think this is more for the young kids because I don't think us adults in our 40s and 30s
Would
and
do
50s are. Well, I don't think we're saying ghost lighting unless we're really trying to like, you know what I mean, be young still.
I guess, yeah.
We're cool with ghosting. We understand gaslighting. We say that a lot. I don't know if we're going to start saying ghost lighting, but the kids do. And it is kind of genius. You just act like nothing damn happened, and you don't acknowledge anything. You just, hey, Shay, what's going on, girl?
Yeah.
Looking fine on the Instagram today. Thanks for the thirst trap. I gave it a like. No.
No.
Remember when girls, Jake, were posting a bunch of thirst traps?
Yeah.
You ever notice that went away?
Yeah, we got to go back to that time.
But have you noticed that's really gone away?
A little bit, yeah.
Other than like celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the Kardashians are always going to put up, here I am half naked. Celebrities, singers, they will. But for the most part, the average local girl, the thirst trap, I'd love to do a study on that one. Where are you at on that one, Amy Chan? I'd love to see on like local, normal ass girls. I think the percentage of thirst traps has really gone down over the last 10 years.
Why would that be?
I don't know.
Like, what has changed?
Well, now listen, now for me, it could be age because a lot of people I'm friends with are my age or close to my age and they're no longer in that era of their life.
Okay.
So that could be one for me. But if Jake's in his 20s saying he's noticed the same thing, his 20s, that should be his golden age of thirst traps for his Instagram feed.
I'm asking ChatGPT.
That's a great idea because that's what it's here for. And we love it on the show. So Jake, so as a younger person in your 20s,
a little bit.
You've
I mean,
also
I don't follow
noticed
a lot of people.
Well, no,
social
I know
media,
you're not
so,
like creeping girls or anything,
but
like just on the normal feed.
Yeah, I have noticed it a little bit
because there's people I've followed that I'm not friends with on Instagram. They're friends of the station or know me from the station.
Right.
And I would scroll like, whoa, what's that? Whoa, hello. That's a butt. You know what I mean?
This is very interesting.
Well, let's hear it.
It says that thirst traps haven't disappeared, but their visibility and style have shifted a lot, which makes it feel like there are fewer. Several trends are driving that. One, algorithm changes. That's a huge factor. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook have adjusted ranking systems to favor relatable content, storytelling, day in the life, short form personality videos, community interaction posts versus a single picture with a risque pose. Authenticity, culture shifts. Social media moves towards unfiltered, casual selfies, get ready with me tutorials, real life routines. Highly curated thirst traps can now feel try hard to some audiences, especially the Gen Zers.
I can see that.
Yep. So many creators have switched. They're not just posting thirst traps. They mix attractiveness with humor and personality on videos instead of posting a static selfie sexy shot.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you're almost getting called out by Gen Z if you're doing it.
Yes. That's why these get ready with me, because it's like the hot girl putting on her makeup in front of and showing her personality is trending and getting more views. So that's why the algorithms have shift.
Huh.
I said algorithms really weird there.
Algorithm.
Yeah, algorithms.
Okay. Now I do know. Don't they call those pick me girls, pick me boys? Isn't that what the kids like to call them now?
Yeah, when they're seeking attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They call them pick me's. Okay. So Gen Z kind of ruined it.
Yeah, it says, simple summary. Thirst traps didn't decline. They evolved. Algorithms, authenticity culture, monetization strategies, moderation, and private space migration all reduced their prominence on main feeds.
I get it. Because no one wants to be called out.
No.
And if people are calling you out like, look, it's a pick me in her bikini.
Right.
She's like, oh, darn it. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, and instead of people...
It's get ready with me.
So get this.
While I go to the beach. Get ready with me as I go to tan.
Correct. And look where I've linked this suit if you think it's cute in the comments below. So they're still displaying themselves that way. So guys are seeing it, but then also girls aren't picking them apart for doing it.
Because it's in a less obvious,
correct,
look at me, pick me way. It's more of a like, I
helpful
got this.
to women.
I got this at Costco.
Yeah. Something like that. I mean, don't sleep on Costco. They do have some good clothing deals and swimsuits as well.
Oh, yeah. Check out this bikini. It's from Hills. Let me see. Guys, Britney Spears is back on Instagram. We were literally talking about that this morning. We watched it.
I'm very concerned for her.
Text, I'm so mad. I wanted to learn about ghostlighting, but I was typing a long message and I missed it. LOL. Well, we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Ghostlighting is the act where someone that you're dating or talking to disappears without explanation. Then like a week or two later, even a month later, not only shows back up, but picks up where they left off as if nothing happened, as if they didn't even disappear. And they just want to pick up right where they left off. That is ghostlighting. Jake thinks it might be genius. He's a fan.
I am. Smart.
Boy, Lauren would be so mad if someone tried to ghostlight her.
not
work. For your actions, just pretend like nothing happened.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean we don't talk? We're talking right now. What are you talking about? Hi, it's me.
No way.
Interesting.
Get
oh,
outta
man,
here.
you would light up somebody that tried to ghostlight.
Oh, I totally would.
They'd probably get the Lauren middle finger.
Trust me, I will light up anybody that tries to do that to my kids too.
Ooh, you can't. You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you
Watch
cannot
me.
do that. What are you gonna go call a kid that broke up with your son or daughter and yell at
First
them?
of all, my kids are kids-ish, but not really. They're older now.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Sure can.
You cannot do that.
I'm not going to call them.
I could see
But
you.
if I were to see him in public, I'd be like, what were you thinking? You're an idiot. That's why she's not with you. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be terrifying if I was your child.
No, my kid, I know. They're very embarrassed of me.
Well, not embarrassed of you, but they would be embarrassed of that act.
Well, my kids always have this story that they like to tell about aggressive Lauren. Because I was super mad the one day because...
Oh, really? Weird.
I know. It was an average Tuesday.
Yeah. Did the day end in a Y? All right.
And they were supposed to deliver something to our house, and they had not forewarned us that there would need to be a signature. It was stupid. It was candles. So truth be told, that's what was in the package.
Okay.
And we don't have a post office in North Canton anymore, so they sent it down to the main post office in Canton, which is like 25 minutes away from our house. Like, it's not a short drive. And I was super mad that they even said, we're not going to attempt to deliver these again. You need to pick them up downtown. And I was like, ugh. I mean, like, I was mad. And I was talking all this smack and stuff in the car. And then my kids, they make this impression because I walked up to the counter. I'm like, hi, I'm here to pick up a package.
I'd have been like, you.
And I'm like, I couldn't be mean. Like, this kid was like on day 2 working at the postal service. I couldn't rip into him.
No, it wouldn't have been very.
No.
No. Well,
and it wasn't his particular fault.
No, he just happened to be there.
Right.
He had to deal with it. So you walked in talking all that trash. And
Yeah,
then
they're like, remember that one
"Hi."
time Mom talked all this crap? And then we walked in and she was like, hi.
Wonderful day, isn't it, everybody?
Right.
It's Sabrina Carpenter. When did you get hot? It's Q92. Lauren, I am the same. I'll talk so much smack, then walk in as if I were best friends and as happy as I can be. People behind the counter don't deserve my anger, but at times they do. An urgent care should have gotten my bad side. I'm still going to say something, but I'm not calm enough, and it's been a month or so. That's how angry I am.
Yeah, I get it. Like you get so angry in the moment, and then you get there and like reality sets back in. You're like, hey, this person here doesn't deserve to be the target of all my rage. So I'm just going to rage, and I'm going to car rage. And then when I get there, tone it down.
Just get it all out in the way there, and you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. All right, who wants something to do this weekend? Be caller number 10 right now. I've been talking about this today. Special film presentation of The Big Lebowski at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday, February 28th. We got 2 tickets to go. Check it out and see it on their huge screen at the Canton Palace Theater with some Lebowski-themed fun as well. It's going to be a great time at the beautiful, historic Canton Palace Theater. Want to go? Just be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10. The tickets are yours. Bruno Mars and APT and Q92.
Tickets to go see the Big Lebowski at the Canton Palace Theater this Saturday, February 28th. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
And that's going to about do it for us here. Thank you to Jordan Miller for joining us on the show today. Thank you guys for all the interaction on Facebook, YouTube, or X, the text line. We appreciate you. Congratulations to Tiffany from Massillon. She won the juicer.
It's a juicer, Christian.
With the T-shirt. Listen, we got more of those to give away. Nicolita might have some. J-Dub might have some. You got to keep listening to Q92 if you want to win that official Hall of Fame juicer with the T-shirt. Be listening. We gave away one. We got more to give away, everybody. Congratulations to Melissa from Alliance. She won tickets to go see The Big Lebowski at the Canton Palace Theater this Sunday. And a fun show today. Appreciate you guys being with us. Appreciate you being part of the show. Whether you listen on the radio, whether you listen to Q92radio.com, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, we appreciate you. Here's the really good news. The next time you hear our voices, it'll be Friday.
And it's going to be warmer tomorrow.
Let's go, everybody.
Like 50s warmer.
50s. That's fantastic. So we are going to get your weekend off to a good start starting tomorrow at 5:30. Nicolina, your Midday Diva is in next. Don't forget, we'll be going live again on Facebook, YouTube, and X in about an hour, around 11 o'clock. For Downtown with the Diva. I heard Mike Sturdivant.
Yep.
We'll be telling you everything going on this weekend that you might want to do, take advantage of, get out of the house and do something. So I do it every Thursday. It's live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Make sure you follow us on all those platforms, every platform. So you can always be in the know with Q92, what we're doing, contests we're doing, interviews, sports broadcasts, memes. We got it all.
We do.
One-stop shop. There you go. Jake for the good people.
We'll love you. Bye.
Lauren for the good people.
We'll see you back here for your Friday morning.
Catch you guys later. Have a great day. It's Pitbull and Lil Jon. It's Damn I Love Miami right here on Q92. Have a great day, everybody.